starting out this reading. My name is Bailey, and I'd just like to invite you to take a deep breath in with me, expanding the belly, gently allowing the breath to leave from your lips or your nostrils. The idea of innocence and purity is coming through. Lots of attention, noticing that these are white candles that I have to work with tonight, as well as some white flowers and some in the background as well. So I'd like to start with pulling a pocket tarot card. Perhaps keeping in mind that whatever I share, please, I invite you to only listen to what and take what resonates with you, not trying to force any message. I'm really bad at reading Roman numerals. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of Cups, and then we have Ace of Wands. And so I'm just hearing the message of some emotions maybe coming up recently that might be kind of overwhelming and almost like they can feel too difficult to allow. So maybe some desire to distract yourself or desire to just kind of resist whatever it is that is coming through emotionally. So perhaps that could be coming up recently. And then it's accompanied by the Ace of Wands, and just hearing the message of creativity being and beauty being a really important light at this time, a really important coping mechanism. So maybe that this overwhelm has been coming through, but that to manage and help allowing the emotions, the overwhelming emotions to come through, perhaps music, art, even just walking in nature, whatever it is that lights you up and gets you in more of that creative flow state. Perhaps you have been tapping more into that and the value of these really beautiful creative outlets within your experience. Yeah, and I definitely resonate with all of this. So I'm just wanting to perhaps pull from another deck, and we'll keep this reading pretty short. Pulling from Herbal Astrology. Seeing what the plants might want, maybe herbs, the earth might want to, what kind of message about this, what else is here, what would spirit or your higher power or collective higher power want us to be aware of during this whole process that's been coming up recently. And maybe this is a familiar pattern as well that you've seen throughout your life where emotions can be overwhelming and kind of hard, but you've seen yourself in recent times leaning in more and more and recognizing that you're able to at least coexist with those emotions, even with the feeling of overwhelm, even with the resistance from the emotions, that these tools are helping you to do that more and more and more. And I'm just getting the sense that that's the collective that I'm maybe speaking to. And we are pulling out the Passion Flower card, the Surrender card. Yeah, so I'm getting the sense that it could be helpful at this time. Just kind of a sense that this process is already good as it is, and that there's kind of this natural process around it that you can allow. I'm just kind of getting the word allow to lean and let go into the creativity. Because I'm just getting this message of fear of, oh, am I escaping my emotions? Am I distracting myself? Am I, just kind of these like worries along with the resistance and overwhelm, almost like guilt in using the creativity and leaning into the creativity, making time for the creativity. But so Passion Flower is kind of coming through with giving that permission. That permission to recognize and allow and say, yes, this is the healing. This is the healing. The creativity, the flow state, the alpha. I'm just getting like for those who meditate as well. Just reaching that alpha wave, alpha state in the brain. This is where we can water the root of our spirit. Instead of trying to maybe work things out and analyze, I'm getting the sense that that could be part of this collective, something, just a challenge that maybe this collective experiences and faces is maybe overanalyzing, wanting to figure things out, wanting to cognitively understand the issue or whatever it is, whatever the struggle is, even wanting to understand the emotions, understand why they're coming up. But really, the way that healing occurs, of course, that can be helpful, understanding the why, and we get to that as well. But along with that, the healing happens when we're in the flow state. We allow ourselves to let go and surrender to the flow state. And really the passion, I know Passion Flower also is a healing balm for anxiety specifically. But so tapping into that essence, tapping into our passion, allowing our passion to fill us up, whatever that is, whether it's singing, whether it's dancing, whatever it is that you liked to do as a child, really remembering what that is and seeing if you can carve out time for doing those things and allowing yourself permission. And I'll end it here, just lighting some lavender. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that maybe any part of this message can be helpful. And if nothing else, lift your spirits even just slightly, maybe bringing even a little bit more of a sense of calm and harmony to your energy. sending you off with some lavender. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.